All right, stream fans, we are here for our 500th sub stream event. I did a whole bunch of thinking last night, trying to think what was going to be the best way to do this, and I have come up with a scenario that I think is going to work well. I'm just going to let the viewer count catch up here just a little bit before I get too carried away with it. So, welcome Jordan, welcome Solar. I'm hoping we can get a bunch of people in here tonight for this viewer event. If not, some of you guys are going to end up really lucky out of this. So, basically, I was trying to think of what's the best way to celebrate something like this where the majority of the viewers would be able to participate in and not have it a really lopsided event. I was thinking about, you know, the battleground idea where that was the battlegrounds. We've got players that play on the Horde, we've got players that play on the Alliance, and their tunes are kind of all over the place. We don't know who's at what level, where, as far as what's available. And then we thought about maybe the wargame idea. And again, you've got some people that have gear that item level is 900. You got other people that are gear where item level is 700. It's going to be a really lopsided event, but you'd be able to include a lot more people because we'd be able to invite both factions into the wargame. So what I decided for this event, as it's the first event that we're going to do, and I'm a little bit late running here, is we are going to do a naked gnome race from the throne room in Ironforge. So from the throne room in Ironforge all the way to the inn at Booty Bay. Couple of catches. Absolutely no mounts allowed to be used of any kind. So you can't use your chauffeur. You can't use the farmed mount from the what the hell event is that? The Darkmoon Fair. You can't use that one. So hello, Mr. Roy Boy, welcome, and Army. So I know I had promised the PvP event, but it was just going to be way too lopsided to make it fair for everybody, where this is going to be about as fair as it can get. So basically what you got to do for the Naked Gnome event is you're going to create a tune on Dalaran. You're going to create a gnome on Dalaran, a brand new tune. You're going to dump its inventory so that you have absolutely nothing. You're not wearing any leather, not wearing any cloth, you're not wearing anything. It is just you and the environment. And you're going to make yourself all the way up to the throne room in Ironforge. And you're allowed to use the tram. And I say this because keep in mind that that will allow you to skip the Badlands. It'll allow you to skip Searing Gorge, and it'll allow you to skip the Burning Steppes, which will destroy you. If you can plan your route and you're not afraid to get your feet wet, you can actually do this race in less than an hour. So, first place is going to be 15,000 gold. I will give that tune for first place. Second place is going to get 5,000 gold. Third place is going to get 1,000 gold. And you're basically, we're going to start in the throne room. And I am not, obviously, I'm not going to compete in this. I'm going to fly above and kind of keep track of to where people are going and how things are going that way. And we are going to push through and be able to get this naked gnome race done. So, so the other nice thing about this is you can do this even if you're on a trial account. So You can use a trial tune. You can use any tune. I will give you the gold. It'll be yours to do with what you please. But that's the nice thing about this is if you don't have an active subscription with World of Warcraft, guess what? You're rolling a level 1 tune and you're allowed to play up to... You don't know where the throne room is in Ironforge. Oh my goodness, why are you not up to the throne room? Throne room is right by the forge. You know where the forge is? You turn around and the throne room is like right there by the forge. It's on like, it's the high seat is what it's called. That is the Ironforge throne room. So this is where we're going to start from. So you need to roll your tune. Thank you, John Travolta, for the grats there. Yes, it has to be a gnome, and the reason for that is you cannot pick a class that will give you any type of shape shifting, any type of speed bonuses. They don't have a class that'll let you do that, so it can be any type of class for a gnome. Yeah, so gnome is what it is, and you got to dump all your gear. You don't want any gear. Create whatever crazy names you want. Just make sure they're not offensive, that you get kicked from Blizzard for it. So and yeah, so like I said, it's going to be 15,000 gold that's going to go to the winner, 5,000 gold to second place, and 1,000 gold to third place. And if you're not afraid to get your feet wet, you will be able to get this done a lot sooner than you think. Again, absolutely no mounts of any kind are allowed, and you'll get caught. Don't worry about it if you try to use a mount, because there's all of you going to be running together. They're all going to see you do it. And I'm going to be flying overhead through most of it. And then as people get closer to the end, I will fly down to Booty Bay and wait for you guys. And then, what? What about Dalaran? Yes, the realm we're on is Dalaran. Sorry, yes, US server Dalaran. I'll put that into Dalaran. US server Dalaran is where we need to be. And we are going to be running from Ironforge all the way to Booty Bay Inn. So what's going on? It's a naked gnome race. We're going to start the race at 10:30. So this is going to give you guys about 22 minutes. So it's 10:30 my time. You got about 22 minutes to create your tune and make it up to the throne room. I haven't seen anybody make it here yet. So... naked gnome race is what we want to do, and it's going to be 1,000 gold. Or sorry, let's try that again. 1,000 gold for third place, 5,000 gold for second place, and 15,000 gold to first place. This is actually a really fun event. We did this with our guild a long time ago, and it was just fun to get everybody together and run this race. Everybody was wondering what the hell was going on because there was all these freaking naked gnomes running around Ironforge. There was about 30 or 40 of us. And after it was all done, we all sent our tunes back up there and just kind of had a little dance party or whatever in Ironforge with all these naked gnomes. But yeah, so US server Dalaran, that's where you need to create the tune. And apparently someone wants to create a group. That's you? Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess Ironforge is phased, so... That is crazy! So, go ahead and... create your tunes, get up to... So, it needs to be on US server Dalaran to do it. It needs to be a gnome, and you need to be completely naked. Just throw away everything. No armor, no cloth, no weapons... empty inventory. You can keep your Hearthstone. That's it. Keep your Hearthstone. Don't throw that away because you can't get that back. Oh, you can now? And yeah, so again, 15,000 for first place, 5,000 for second place, 1,000 for third. This is this is the one I was really racking my brain as to how we could make this event the most fair for everyone, and this was the only way I could think of doing it properly. Is anybody that has a World of Warcraft installed on their computer system can be able to participate in this event. It's not gear required. It's not anything required. You just need to, you don't have to have an active account. You can be on a trial account and still be able to participate in this event. And that was the only way I could think about trying to make this as fair as possible. So, and I think that we should be able to bang it out in about an hour. If you guys plan your route properly and not afraid to get your feet wet, it's not going to be that difficult to do. /G invite to Polathi.
I'll need permission first.
Oh, crap. I don't have invite privileges on this tune. Army, are you online to promote my tune? Oh, you can only promote them so far. Let me switch tunes. I'll log out here real quick. Switch tunes, and then I can log in and promote my tune up to the ability to invite. So everybody create your gnomes. I know it's going to take you a little bit to get to Ironforge, so you've got some time. We're not going to run right away. But I'm hoping that we can at least get like 10 people playing. That would be good. I'm sure we'll get more. And if some people end up showing up late, they can still create the tune, but I mean, they're going to have a real disadvantage. So, guild, roster, sort by name, promote to officer, exit, log out. If you created a gnome on the US server Dalaran, get yourself to the throne room in Ironforge. The throne room in Ironforge is where we are going to start. Come to Ironforge, go to the great big forge, and it's the room with the high seat in Ironforge is where we're meeting from. That's where we're going to start from. Alright, /G invite. Polythe. Press tab. You have invited Polythe into the guild. There you go. You don't need it to be main tuned. You create a brand new tune, and yeah, you're going to have this gold sitting on this tune, but it's not a big deal to have gold sitting on another tune somewhere. You can always come join. We have our viewers guild that I'd be happy to invite in. And it's just for fun too, right? And really, what is it? It's going to cost me 21,000 in gold. This tune's got 86,000 on it, so it's not like I'm hurting for it. So Nick is coming. Excellent. And Manarath, create a tune. Come join us anyway. Even though your tune's on a different server, that's fine. I've got tunes all over the place. You'll take the gold if you don't want it, Army. You just want to use it for twink gear. That's what you want to use it for. Alright, so create your tune. I'm going to end up repeating myself over and over and over a bit here until we get everybody in place. So, create your tune. Level, it's got to be a brand new tune. You're going to end up getting levels really fast because you're going to be exploring. And when you're exploring, you will probably... I wouldn't be at all surprised if you're not level 5 or 6 by the time you get down there from the different areas that you discover as you're running. Maybe even higher than that, so... It is really expensive to build twink gear. That I wholeheartedly agree with. I've never done it myself personally, but listening to Solar and what he's been doing, yeah, you've got some gold sinking to do. So again, we are meeting at Ironforge Throne Room. You are creating a brand new gnome character on US server Dalaran to do our Booty Bay or race from Ironforge to Booty Bay Inn. And you will meet me there at the inn. And be sure to not use any form of mounts. You cannot do any of the... You can't use your chauffeur. You can't use the farm to dart and fair mounts. Those mounts are illegal, and other people will notice if you use a mount. You cannot use any flight points. Flight points are illegal. You can use the tram. And I'm going to stress that you should use the tram. If you choose not to use the tram, that's your own bag. But keep in mind, you're dealing with the Badlands, you're dealing with Searing Gorge, and you're dealing with the Burning Steppes. Good luck. You're going to step into that zone, and you are going to get aggroed by everything. Like, every mob is going to charge you all at once as soon as you step into those zones. So, worst case scenario, if you get your feet wet, there's probably a lot of mobs you won't end up having to deal with. Raptor, welcome to the stream. Get yourself a gnome created. We're doing a naked gnome race from Iron Forge all the way to Booty Bay. We're allowed to use the tram. It's on the US server Dalaran. So create a gnome on the US server Dalaran, and we're going to do this race. And we've got another 13 minutes or so. We'll see how many people can get here in the next 13 minutes. We might push it to 10:45 to make sure we have enough people here for being able to do this race. I'm going to follow along, flying above you. So, yes, US server Dalaran. First place is 15,000 gold. Second place is 5,000 gold. Third place is 1,000 gold. If you want, you can whisper Ala Davis. I will type my name in here. And I will give you a viewer guild invite to get you into the guild, so that make sure that we're all in the same instance here. The same viewable server realm. We had a little issue there where, for whatever reason, my son's tune was not able to see me, and he was standing right in front of me, so. Okay, you guys are really slow. How long does it take to make a gnome? Of course, you got to make the gnome look perfect. Right-click, inspect. You, sir, are illegal. Get rid of your pants, your boots, your shirt, and your sword. Chris. Oh. Hey, we have another one here. The Explorer. /G invites. Eli. That's you, Figgy. Yay. Okay, we got Figgy's here and YM is here. Slowly starting to get people on here. Me /G invites. Fast flashes. I think this will be a lot of fun. It's the only way I could do something that was going to be fair for everyone, because I know, like, I'm dreadful at PvP. Absolutely dreadful. So I could just imagine what it's like if you're going in with, if you've got some lower end gear and you're going against these people that are PvPing every day, like my kid who's got item level 900 PvP gear. He's going to own you. And it's going to happen. And, well, that's not fun. I don't want to go in there and die over and over and over again. You know, at some point we'll do some type of a PvP event. But this way here, even if you didn't have an active account, you could still participate because you can. Thank you, Salima. Make sure you create a tune on the US server Dalaran, a gnome war, or a gnome, a naked. We're doing a naked gnome race all the way from Ironforge to Booty Bay, and we got gold up for the prizes. 15,000 gold for first place, 5,000 gold for second place, and 1,000 gold for third place. And no flight points, no mounts at all. But you can use the tram. I strongly suggest you use the tram. You guys be studying the map, having a look at where you've got to run to, how you're going to do this path. I might be clicking on it to give you a suggestion. Anyhow, you guys can figure it out. Don't be afraid to get your feet wet. So if you can create a gnome on the US server Dalaran and come join us, naked level 1, you might be level 2 by the time you get up here. It depends on how much running around you've done to get yourself here. Can you get an invite? Yes, /G invite. Whoorah. There we go. What about a human level 50 monk? Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. /G invite. If I could type. Tim. Wow. I'm gonna go on a limb and say your name's Greg. So, Naked Gnome Race, the throne room in Ironforge is where we are starting. So once you create your gnome tune, run yourself up to Ironforge and meet us in the throne room, which is just outside the main forge. Oh, I'm sure you'll get lost. Everybody's going to get lost. It's going to be fun. Half the time I could get lost just finding the damn tram in here. So, invite the Rundad. Oh, hey, let's not type it in that one. /G invite. Fuck, there's a scrub move. The Rundad. Okay, that didn't work. /G invite. Learn to type. There we go. Now we got it right. Where is the throne room? Okay, you know where the big forge is in the middle of Ironforge? Look to the southwest. That's the throne room. It's where Moradin Bronzebeard perches his ass up here with Moira Thorasane and Falstad Wildhammer. That's where we're going. So again, you're making a gnome, a naked gnome. You're throwing away all your gear from that gnome. The only thing you're going to keep is your Hearthstone. And from here, you're going to be... Oh, look, people are showing up now that couldn't see me before. Yeah, if you can't see me, let me know and maybe I'll convert this to a raid group. Maybe that'll be good too. If you want to switch me over to leader on this, or even just do it yourself, switch it over to a raid group and you can start inviting all these gnomes into a raid. That way we can keep track on the stream who all dies too. Oh look, a pretty rainbow. That's a really noisy rainbow in case you didn't know that. Hey, I'm on my way. /ugly shame /G invite. Ugly shame. Okay, I'm going to leave the group and I'm going to recreate this group. Tim, you didn't accept the guild invite. /G invite. Tim. Oh, right. G invite. Tim. There we go. Okay, let's. I'm going to start inviting people into a raid group here. Let's switch this over to convert to raid. Invites. Character's too low level for a raid. Oh, okay, we can't do it as a raid group. Urgh. Okay, never mind. We can't do it as a raid group. Here, I was going to think that this might be some easy way to do this. So, you need to be a gnome for this race. You need to be on the US server Dalaran. It needs to be a gnome, level 1 gnome. Reroll a brand new one. It's got to be naked. You got to throw away all your gear and show up here as a gnome with nothing on. If you are here, that's as any other race, you will not be able to participate. Well, you can participate in the race, but you won't win. I added a whole pile of battle tags, but if it was on the PTR side, then I haven't done anything with the PTR, so I wouldn't have added it on there. So there are a few of us who can see, can't see me. Throw me a group invite. If you can't see me, just go /invite Ala Davis. We'll get into the same group. You'll end up in the same instance as me, and then we'll get it figured out. Okay, you can see me now. Oh wait, I just switched to complete instances again. That's crazy. Why does it do that? Can't on a trial tune. What can't be done on a trial tune? Oh, you can't invite on a trial tune. Ah. I could probably throw you the invite then. Okay. So who is going to take care of that? Okay, Polythy is going to take care of looking after some group invites to get everybody into the same instance group so that everybody can see everybody. Let me know if there is anybody that isn't in the guild yet. Post it up and I can invite it. Yes, Glitch Shower 9. What's up? How much is a WoW subscription? Yeah, it's $15 a month there, King Artsy, but you do not need a WoW subscription to participate in this event. You just need to have a trial account up and running. Alright, so yeah, we got like 2 instance versions of the group happening here. I gotta try to figure out how I can get everybody into the same instance. /G invite TIUSEYMOUR. Okay, there's a G invite. Okay, I'm gonna leave this party again. Looks like we got 2 different instance groups here working. Oh, I'm out of that party now. Go ahead and throw me an invite there, Polythy. But you can't trade with trial accounts? Okay, who here is on a trial account? And I'm going to try to set up a trade with them. And I can always earmark the gold. Second ended earlier because my chest hurts badly. Well, I'm sorry your chest is hurting there. Make sure you take it easy. If it starts to hurt too much, you should go and take a break. I'm not army. Okay, where is I'm not army? Right there. Alright. / trade. This account can't perform this action. So, for trial accounts, that's if a trial account wins, it could go into the guild bank. That could be an option, and have it earmarked. I will just turn off the here I thought such a great, oh, even trial accounts would be able to play. Well, they'll still be able to compete with it. They'd still be able to win. It just won't be until their account is active that we can actually give them the loot for it. So I could create, you know what I'll do is I will create a tune that is going to store your cash, is what I'm going to do. That way it's not touched by the guild bank at all. It's not accessible by anybody else, any officers or anything. I'll create a tune that is just going to be for yours so that when your account does get active, you can send me a note and I will give you that gold. That's if it's a trial account that wins. This may be mute if a trial account doesn't win, but I'm thinking that there's a good chance that a trial account could end up winning because, well, there's not very many of us here. I know that there's like 2 different raid instances worth of us. So /G invite. I'm not army. And starter editions cannot join guilds. So far, I've only had one that hasn't been able to to access the guild. So yeah, again, let's run through this again. So you're creating a gnome, a naked gnome. You're going to run your gnome all the way to the throne room in Ironforge. And we are going to run from Ironforge all the way to Booty Bay with... good night, Glitch. Have yourself a good night. If you get a chance, you can pop in and see how the results for the race here. I think we're actually going to get started at 10:45 my time. Give a little bit more time for some people to get here. So again, yeah, 10:40 for 10:45 we're going to get going. You're creating a gnome, whatever class gnome you want it to be. It doesn't matter. Elias, it's okay. Get here. You can create a gnome. Get to Ironforge. Get to the throne room in Ironforge. We're going to be running from Ironforge to the inn in Booty Bay, and it's the U.S. server. Dalaran is what you're creating this tune on. You can use the tram. The tram is allowed to be used. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot use a flight point. You cannot use any form of a mount to travel by. How long have I been up for? I've been up for, it's 10:30 p.m. here, so that's how long I've been up for. So with that said, yeah, we're going to, you're going to race all the way from Booty Bay. You can use the tram to get to Stormwind. From Stormwind, find your own way, but here's a hint. If you're willing to get your feet wet, it's actually not that hard to get there. And first place is 15,000 gold. Second place is 5,000 gold. And third place is 1,000 gold. So unfortunately, if you don't have a US account, this is the best I could do to try to make it as fair as possible for the viewers to be able to. You could create a US starter account. You do have the game already downloaded, so you could create a starter account, and hopefully that will help. But we're running out of time here. We are going to get started here in about 11 minutes. And I will actually put the countdown right into live chat so that you're not waiting for me to say it. And yeah, if you when I put it in guild chat, it will be a countdown: 3, 2, 1, go. On go, you guys run, and away you go. You just made the character now. Okay, you're running on your way. Excellent. Type your character name into chat here, and I can give you a guild invite so that your tune can be a part of our lovely little guild that is full of a whole pile of level 1 or 2 gnomes. It's like all level 1 or 2 gnomes. There's a bunch of people here. I know that trial accounts I'm not going to. Could I get a G invite? /G invite. Ugly Shame. Ugly Shame has the G invite, or the guild invites. And /G invite. Sleema Pause. The account cannot join a guild because it's a trial account. Unfortunately, Slima Guild or Slima Paws, you won't be able to join the guild, but you will still be able to participate in the race. And to get you the 15,000 gold, it will sit at a parked tune until your account ends up getting activated to beyond a trial account, and then I can give you the 15,000 gold. So we're not actually doing it as a raid because level 1 tunes can't be in a raid. We just found that out. So it's not going to be a raid, but you can get a guild invite. If you tell me your tune's name, I can give you the guild invite. Okay. /G invite. Moriatna. We're all going to stand up on this throne platform. You got to stay on the top level, stay off the ramp. If you're on the throne platform, you can be on either end because you can run off the side if you want to. But on the throne platform is where we're going to start from. So up where I'm standing right now, and if you can't see me, it's up on the throne platform is where we are going to start from. But really, it's not going to make that much difference on where you start in this room. So /G invite Taroleg. You have been invited to join the guild. All right, we are approaching it. We're like 8 minutes away from the start.
No using fell meter and goblin gliders.
Ah, yes. No using fell meter, no using goblin gliders. Not that you would end up having them anyway because these are all brand new tunes. But there's no mounts of any type, so a goblin glider would be considered a mount. You can't use that. All right, so we're getting there. Marcelo, welcome. I'm hoping you're not too late. If you quickly create a gnome and run yourself to Ironforge, we're going to be starting at 10:45 my time. It is now 10:38, so we're 7 minutes away from starting. And you're going to be at a disadvantage because you're going to want to take the tram. So if you can't get your tune to the throne room in time, you're already going to be behind the gun because it's going to be farther for you to get to the tram. So you're going to be starting at a slight disadvantage if you don't get here in time. But I would like everybody to start in because not everybody's going to make the right tram too, and they're going to fall off the tram. It's going to be a mess. So this is where we're at. Again, it's a naked gnome race from Ironforge to Booty Bay Inn. You can use the tram. You cannot use any gliders. You can't use anything that's a speed enhancement. You can't use any mounts at all. You're running on foot. You can use the tram. You cannot use any flight points. Flight points are not allowed. Not that you would have enough gold at this point to do it unless you had transferred some gold to your character. Booty Bay is the very far southern tip of the Stranglethorn Vale. Is where that is. So if you look at the map, we are right here. You need to get down here. So all the way down here. But the tram from here takes you to here. So you bypass the Badlands, you bypass Searing Gorge, you bypass the Burning Steps, and you go basically from Ironforge, you're into Stormwind, you're through Elwyn Forest. From there, you can choose your own path. But what I'm saying is, if you get your feet wet, it's not going to take you long there to get there at all. So, we are 5 minutes away from the countdown to get started. I mean, the pets aren't going to give you any help. I don't think you can't, as long as you can't mount your pet and have it carry you anywhere, I don't think that it's going to be an issue. And you can't use your pet to attack anybody, so. And unless that pet gives you some form of a speed enhancement. Where's the throne room? You know where the big forge is in the middle of Ironforge? Look to your southwest. There's a big room that's got a throne in it. It'd basically be right on the opposite wall to the bank. So there's like the auction house, the bank. The opposite wall of that is the throne room, and straight in front of the throne room is a great forge. All right, we are 4 minutes away from starting this race. This would be fun if it was on a PvP realm. Yeah, you'd end up with a bunch of horde guys standing outside the gates waiting to gank you as you ran out, and then would chase you all the way across the realm, killing you. How much fun would that be? Alrighty, so no gear. You're not allowed to wear any armor. You're not allowed to use any weapons. You're basically running it straight empty. Nothing on. And we are going to go from there. So we are very nearly ready to go. Again, Naked Gnome race from Nomergon all the way to Booty Bay on the US server Dalaran. No flight points, no mounts of any kind, no gliders, no speed enhancements. You're just running on your two little feet. You can use the tram between Ironforge and Stormwind, because that's going to save you a shit ton of time and deaths. I got my kid to try to do a trial on it today, and he was at it for about a half an hour and died 30 times and didn't make it out of the Badlands. So we decided that the tram was okay. So after this is over, it's probably, by the time this is all said and done, I will probably log out and switch to the mage for a little bit if there's enough time. But it all depends on how long this is going to take for these guys to get here. So we're getting really close to the start point. If everybody can stand up on the top ledge here where the throne is. Everybody up to the throne level, please. Up to the throne level. /G. Please proceed to the thrones. ... No pooping. We are 2 minutes away from the start of this race. I know I can't see all of you right now. But this is what you're going to do when you get there. I am going to be at Booty Bay waiting for you. So when you get to Booty Bay, you need to whisper me in chat, and I will invite you in the group, and you need to be standing in the inn with me when you get invited. So if you whisper me before then, so I'm going to put my name up in here again so you have the correct spelling. Ala Davis. If you want, go ahead and send me a whisper now so you have it set in your reply. But you will have to whisper me. You got to be standing in the inn. I will get the whispers in order on my screen, and I will invite you into the group into the order that I get the whispers. If you are not in the inn with me, you get booted out. So feel free to get that set up in there now as a whisper so that you can just reply and go from there. We are 1 minute away from here, and we're going to be getting this race underway. Naked Gnome race. I wish you all the best luck. Again, first place is 15,000 gold. Second place is 5,000 gold. And third place is 1,000 gold. Epic music is basically as epic as this is going to get because, again, it's my royalty-free stuff. Let me see if I got anything here. Try to find something a little bit more epic. Switching through. Into the worm. find some kind of a tune that's a little bit more ominous and epic. We're going to get started any second now. The time limit is up here, so bear with me. Just finding some right tunes for it. Okay, we'll just use my same startup tune. Okay, we are ready to go. Again, it is first place is 15,000, second place is 5,000, third place is 1,000. No mounts at all. No flight points. You can use the tram. No speed enhancements. No gliders. And watching the in-game chat, that is going to be your go. When I type go, that is when you start. So here we are. 3, 2, 1, go! Go. Go! It's typed in the chat. Run! Run! Y'all could go! It would be in your best interest to make sure that you do use the tram. If you choose not to use the tram, that's your own bag. But it's going to take you a long time and a lot of deaths if you don't use the tram. And I'm going to be flying overhead and watching. It's okay, Josh. You can still create a tomb and join in, but you're going to be behind the gun to be able to get here in time. So I held it off as long as I could. It was like 45 minutes to get everybody in line here, get things going. We got the first group here running through, heading through to the tram, loading through the instance. Okay, I'm going to unplug my internet so my kid drops out. Reset the Wi-Fi password. Oh, somebody got ahead of you. Haha. Look at that. Everybody's waiting for the trams. Which tram's going to be the first one to show up? Is it going to be this close one? Or is it going to be tram all the way on the other side? No one knows. Which tram is it going to be? Where's the damn tram? Oh, did I tell you that the subway line is down? You actually all have to run the tunnel. Kidding. Please don't run the tunnel. Oh, it's the close one. There you go. We have a large group of people that all made it onto. Oh, you're going to want to make it on this tram. If you miss this tram, you are on a serious delay. You're on a serious delay to be able to make the run. All you can pray on then is deaths end up catching these guys more than anything. All right, so we are on the tram. We are making our way to Stormwinds. The majority of the group made this train. I don't know if anybody got left behind. If anybody did, oh, I feel really bad for you. Oh, look at the pretty scenery. Naked gnomes running. You know this like the back of your head. Well, most people don't know the back of their head very well. Back of your hand, okay, you see that on a regular basis. The back of your head, I don't know. That might not be a good. I don't know how many times I've stared at the back of my head. Back of my eyelids, maybe. Oh, look, everybody's going. Some massive naked gnomes now going to run through Ironforge. This is going to be hilarious. Oh, does anybody's game crash? Looks like LEI is currently just slightly in the lead. Just slightly. Trying to follow along as best I can. At some point, I am going to have to run off and get ahead of everybody, but Naked and Afraid in World of Warcraft. That would be a PvP server. It would be totally a Naked and Afraid event at that point. All right, who do we have in the lead here so far? Tim. is in the lead just by a neck. Oh, people are starting to split off into different directions now. Okay, now it's really starting to turn into a race. Here we go. Who is going to be the first one through the gates? That is the question. I'm standing here at the gates and I'm having a look to see who is going to be the first one through here. Some people started to split off and go their own directions, so this is going to be interesting.
I go in all water.
Okay, I haven't seen a single person yet come through the gates. Patiently looking, watching. I'll fly over into the trade district here and see if I see. Oh, wait. Oh, we've got some. Mortiana, is that? That's our current leader, I think, right now. Oh, no. There's somebody that is ahead. Who is here? Tim, still in the lead. Oh, no. We got some more people up ahead here. Who's this? At the very front. Oh, and we phased into different instance groups now. I can't see who's who. And it's because of the different level is what it is. So as soon as you cross the threshold here, I'm having a hard time seeing who's who. There we go. It looks like we're in the same one now. So I'm going to run ahead here. That's why you're going to have to send me a whisper when we're down there so I can give you an invite into the party. And if it is a trial account, it will tell me it's a trial account, and I will put you down in the place that you are. All right, we're just going to follow along here with Mortiana. Let's try that again. Moritra. We're going to follow along with Moritra here for a bit. Some people headed off and went in to the water down here. Oh, we got somebody cutting through and getting some wolf here. We got some wolves on the run here. They're getting eaten a little bit. The run dad is getting eaten by some wolves. Oh, the intensity. Now he's getting eaten by a spider. We'll see how this plays out, because now he's got a poison tick on him. Oh, he seems to be doing okay. He got away. The aggro dropped off. Westfall is going to be the real true test of how well you guys get eaten alive. So, Greebsman, thank you for the grats. Welcome to the stream. All right. I think everybody is well spread out enough here now. Not entirely sure where everybody is, what path they're taking. Some people are choosing to stay on the road. Some people are choosing to take the wilderness as their path. So at this point, I might as well start flying ahead. It's going to be a while before they actually get anywhere, but... Ooh, someone's almost at the bridge. Oh, wait, yeah, who's here? Fast Flashes just crossed the bridge into Westfall. We have found that so far. Oh, Darkshire's not the smart move. Westfall's a pretty good plan because the mobs are a low enough level that you should be able to push through. Will we have a death soon? Has anybody died yet? Oh, here we go. Where'd you go? Oh, I think I've lost you. No. Oh, no. Fuck, you're moving along. Holy crap. That's impressive. No aggro yet either.
I'm at the farm.
So, just to let you know, Fast Flash is approaching Sentinel Hill, making really good time here. The objective is to create a low-level gnome, a brand new gnome on the U.S. server Dalaran. You're a little bit behind the times now, and you're running from Ironforge to Booty Bay. You could still technically join and catch up because you know what? They haven't got to where they're starting to get killed yet. So it is going to be coming. And so there's a chance that you could still catch up. And even if you created a tune down and join, by the time you run up to the tram, I mean, these guys are well ahead. You may not successfully end up getting ahead. Oh, yeah, you're still making really good time.
Oh no.
Oh, it sounds like Polithi just ate it. All right, we got some people that are heading towards Darkshire now, or Duskwood. They're going to take the Duskwood path. All right. Not sure who's where now. Everybody has kind of spread out and taken their own path. So I'm going to go the path that I would have taken because at this point, if they were to turn around and come back this way, they're already going to lose too much ground. But I've done this before. And you completely avoid everything by going this way. But we'll let them die over and over and over again. How's the death counts going?
I've got one. Oh god.
Polythes died once. Oh, he's got a second one coming. So I'm just going to have a walk along the coastline here and see if I notice anybody coming through. Because this is the path I would have taken. Because there's no aggro. No aggro until you get up to these islands. However, swimming is so slow. So it's a catch-22. If you can make a good run for it, and you can survive the run, you'll go faster running. But I am now going to go make my way towards the inn. You guys are all spread out far enough now that I cannot keep up. Yeah, Shift V for nameplates. Friendly nameplates are on, but I honestly don't think there's anybody out here along this coastline. I'm going to go up to the road on Stranglethorn just to see if anybody's up there. But everybody has spread out so much now. And of course, we're instance phased as well, which is one thing that I don't like about what they've done with the servers, having these phased instances where everybody kind of all clumps together, but you end up not being all together. It's kind of weird. So it's not overly successful for something like this to be able to track you guys as you're making your route, but Primal Cortex, welcome to the stream. All right. I don't see anybody on the road. I don't think anybody's made it to Stranglethorn yet.
I'm right behind Tim Tim.
Oh. Polythi is behind Tim. So I'm going to continue making the way down to Booty Bay. If you have made it to Stranglethorn, oh, Moritna has made it to Stranglethorn. Just so you know. We have someone in Stranglethorn now. Fortunately, it's 2 zones, so I have some time to get ahead of everybody here.
I'm pulling ahead of Tim. I pulled in front of Tim.
All right, let's have a look at the guild roster as to where everybody is. So, Terraleg is still in Westfall. LEI is in Duskwood. Fast Flash is still in Westfall. Mortitana Mortiatna. Where the fuck do you come up with these names? I mean, seriously. Is in Northern Stranglethorn. Polythi is in Northern Stranglethorn. Tim is in Northern Stranglethorn. Ugly Shame is in Westfall. Weira is in Northern Stranglethorn. The Rundad is in Duskwood. Olive Davis is in Stranglethorn. I'll be crossing into the Cape of Stranglethorn now because it's me. All right. I am nowhere near Booty Bay yet. I got to make my way there. And then, of course, there's a few players that are on trial accounts that if they do end up winning this whole event, I will create a tune and park that gold for them until their accounts end up going live, and then they will get a $15,000 or 15,000 gold deposit. Not dollar. That would be, oh, fuck. Boom. 15,000 gold deposit for the winner, 5,000 gold for the second place, and 1,000 gold for third place. The Cape of Stranglethorn. Let's have a look at the guild roster and see where people are at now. We have no one has made it into the Cape of Stranglethorn yet. I am 15,000 gold to the victor. 5,000 gold, and it's all coming out of my gold stores. I'm not taking it from the guild bank at all. I am going to go downstairs to the innkeep because that's where you need to get to, is the innkeeper. I will be sitting in a chair here awaiting your arrival. And we'll keep track on the old guild roster here as to how people are progressing. So, quick update. It did just refresh. So, LEI is in Westfall. Fast Flash is in Westfall. Moriatna is in Stranglethorn. Oh, you know what? I still have the tunes off. Let's turn that back on. What are we at? Polythi is in Northern Stranglethorn. Trolleg is in Terraleg is in Westfall. Tim is Northern Stranglethorn. Ugly Shame is in Westfall. Weira is in Northern Stranglethorn, and the Rundad is in Northern Stranglethorn. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to lean myself over against the bar here so I can see whoever runs through the main door first. If we're in the same instance. If we're not in the same instance, you will need to send me a whisper. I would imagine you guys have well spread out now. Going to do a quick peek over my shoulder and see how my kid's doing on his screen.
I have ways.
He's dead.
But there's ways you can do this.
No, if you go res at a different ghost, it sends you back to that last ghost.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
All right, no one has made it to the Cape of Stranglethorn yet. Oh, we have somebody that's dipped back into Duskwood. LEI is back in Duskwood. My cat is crawling all over me here. Let me get my stuff out of the way, cat, then you can come back up. I just don't want you walking on the keyboard. Kobe DePlays, welcome to the stream. Dionysus, welcome to the stream. What if my cat was a gnome? No mounts allowed. No mounts allowed. You can't use any mounts. No mounts. Morietna has made it to the arena. We have somebody in the Cape of Stranglethorn. You have been making amazing time. You're welcome to join. You are a long ways away from being able to get caught up. You need to make a level 1 gnome and travel from Ironforge all the way to Booty Bay. But we're already got players in the Cape of Stranglethorn. If somebody was on a chauffeur, now they may not be one of our tunes, though. If you guys are using the chauffeur, that's cheating. Don't ruin it for everybody else. If you catch their name, Salima, let me know.
I'm out of range.
All right, we are making progress here. Still, the only one that's there is Morietna in the Cape of Stranglethorn. Morietna, if you're using the chauffeur, you will get disqualified. The chauffeur, I did say at the beginning, was not a legal active use. Thank you for the sub. Try to bit by you.
It's too far away.
Yeah, it's just a race right now. First place is 15,000 gold. Second place is 5,000 gold. Third place is 1,000 gold. So you're not. Okay. I believe you. I trust that you are not using Thunder. The Run Dad is now in the Cape of Stranglethorn. Sit, kitty, sit. People are making steady progress. Everybody is in Stranglethorn now at some point, whether they're in Northern Stranglethorn or in the Cape of Stranglethorn. $520 and still going up. Yeah, absolutely. Next goal is 1,000, and I'll have to come up with, I think, once I can get a little bit more prep, because this all kind of sprung up on me. It's like I was at like 480, and everybody's like, "So what are you going to do for a 500 sub special?" I'm like, I don't know. And everybody's like, "Oh, we'll do war games or arena battles or battlegrounds," and it would just be really lopsided for everybody to do that. So this was the only way I could think would be the most consistent, easy way for everybody to be able to participate in this. So, all right. I keep seeing people walk through the gate, the door here, and I'm like, oh, is that going to be somebody? So, but it's not. Pretty soon, though, this race really didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. Pulling out, letting people take the tram, that really is the big difference in this race. If you couldn't do the tram, having to go through Badlands, the Burning Steps, and the Searing Gorge, that eats you alive. Yeah, Jordan, you were the one that suggested it. Cheers to you. Mikey Hall, welcome to the stream. Long time no see to you too. All right. We've got to be getting close to a winner coming through the doorway here. Waiting for a winner to burst through the doorway. Okay, this same guy keeps going around and around and around. This panda. Well, you could technically you could have ran north to Westfall, taken the boat to to Darnassus, or where is it? Just outside Darfaralis or whatever. And then he could have ran across that zone to Frick. Where is it? Let me look at the map. Ratchet. You could have taken the boat from Ratchet all the way to Booty Bay, but I don't think that would have been easier for you at all. It's a naked gnome race is what's happening right now for this event. I've got a bunch of the viewers that all created level 1 gnomes and are running from Ironforge to Booty Bay. I'm sitting in the inn waiting for the winners to come bursting through here. There's a lot of the players now are in the Cape of Stranglethorn. And at any point now, somebody's going to be coming through. Playing on the US. Oh, we do have a winner. Mortiana hasn't sent me a whisper yet. I'm not giving you until you give me the whisper saying you're here. Give me the whisper. You got to give me the whisper that you're here. I'll give you the invite. Got to do it. That's the rules. Got to give me the invite. You got to give me the whisper so I can invite you. You got to give me the whisper so there we go. Invites. Player number 1 has made it here. Congratulations to Moriatna, the winner of the Naked Gnome race. We are waiting now for number 2 to join, number 2 to come through the gates here. Let's have a look at the guild roster to see where everybody is. Almost there. You can add me when I whisper. You got to whisper me once you get in here. Once you get into the end, you can whisper me and I will invite you. You got to get in the inn. It's because you ran and tried to skip graveyards. Tim is so close. All right. Still waiting for number 2 to show up. Oh, this is going to be an expensive run. So close. So close. And we have Sly Mapaz. Salima Paz is the one that made it second invite. Oh, wait, no, you got to whisper me first. Whisper. You got to whisper. Whisper. Give me a whisper. No, I'm booting you out of the party. You're here anyway. I know you're here. Give me the whisper to make it official. Give me the whisper to make it official. Give me the whisper to make it official. You got to whisper me to make it official. Salima Paz, whisper me to make it official. I don't need to ask you. You just go / whisper my name, Ala Davis. / whisper, Ala Davis. Oh, you're a trial account. Oh, never mind. If you're a trial account, that makes sense. You can't whisper because you're a trial account. So your 5,000 gold will get parked on a tune until your US account becomes active, and then I can give you your 5,000 gold. So that's why you can't whisper me, is because, yeah, you are on a trial account. That makes sense. So it is official. You are the second place. So we are waiting for number 3. No, she's not disqualified because she's on a trial account. Trial accounts can't whisper for harassment reasons. So I will give the second place to Salima Paz. Congrats to Salima Paz. Now we're just waiting. Waiting. Oh, we got another one. Send me a whisper. Send me a whisper. Send me a whisper. Do it. There we go. Weera is number 3rd. Invite. So, in order from first, we got Moriatna came in first. Salima Paz came in second. Weeraz came in 3rd. trial account, unfortunately, cannot trade. So I'm going to park that 5,000 gold in a tune in the guild that Salimapaz, if you do end up with a active US account, you're going to get a free 5,000 gold on this tune for you that you will have available for you when you activate your US account. So here goes the trade. I'm opening up the trade now for Moriatna. 15000. Look at that. 15,000 gold trading to Moriatna. Trade! And I'm accepting this trade. Yes, it's 15,000 gold. Congratulations. That was expensive. I'm going to try to do the trade, but I know it's not going to let me do the trade for you. I will park this Salimas in into a tune for you. You will get your 5,000 gold once your account becomes active. And then Reraw, here you are. I'm going to trade with you. Trade. And you are going to get your 1,000 gold. Trade. Okay. Congratulations, winners, on the first ever 500 sub naked gnome race. Maybe in the future we'll do something like, I don't know, we'll do some other race at some other point. I'm going to have to come up with another event for 5,000 subs, or 500, or 1,000 subs, sorry. I think considering it was like 480 subs ago, which was like yesterday when somebody said, so what are you going to do for an event when you hit 500? And I'm like, I think this turned out okay. Salimapaz, I will get you to, I'll get that 5,000 gold to you. As soon as your account becomes non-trial, you will have 5,000 gold. So congratulations to all the winners and all the participants. I thank you for participating in this event. And I hope you guys all had a huge amount of fun. I know I had a lot of fun doing it. So, and yeah, with that said, I don't know. It's like not really late enough to start. It's not really early enough to start anything else. So, yeah, I guess we can just do whatever you want. We could turn this into a Q&A if you guys want. I'd be happy to do a little bit of a Q&A to kind of wrap things up here for the next 15, 20 minutes, half hour or so. But yeah, congratulations to all the winners. Tim just walked through the door. He made it into 4th place. How many deaths? What was the death count? Anybody? Tell me. I got Palithi just said it was 6 deaths. Ugly Shame just walked in here with his Willy hanging out. See, look, Willy's hanging out. And Ugly Shame is here. What's my item level on this tune? My item level is pretty lousy. 879 is what my item level is on this tune. I do have 1 legendary item, so... But I haven't done any raids above normal, or any dungeons above normal, and I've only done the 1 raid to finish Suramar, so... So Scooby had like 12 deaths, Tal Roleg had 8 deaths, Ugly Shame died 6 times, Palithi died 6 times. Did anybody make it through without any deaths? I'm going to guess Moriatna made it through with no deaths. And I'm going to guess Salimapaz, you probably made it. Oh, you did die twice. Okay. 2 deaths. And how about Salimapaz? How many deaths did you end up with? What do I plan to do with my channel if it goes well? Like some thousands. You know what? As of right now, I'm going to keep doing the quest grinds here that I've been doing so far, of which I'm going to put up the commands for... Actually, let me see if that damn one is working yet. Survey. Please work. Give the link out. Please have the link. Oh, Nightbot, why do you hate me so? / commands. So Nightbot's being a bitch. There is a survey command. I think I'll actually just post the link for the survey as well. You may end up having to copy and paste it. So basically, my next... Oh, the survey is in the description of my video. So if you do click on the description of my video, the survey is there for what tune that I'm going to level next. So if everybody does get the chance to make sure that they do click on that to figure out what tune I'm going to play next. I've been doing quest leveling is what my plan is with this right now. And continue doing quest leveling for all of the various classes, all the various races. We'll go through the different starting zones and everything. And to try to get back to you, try to buy you. And you know what? I just want to continue streaming. I enjoy casual gameplay. It's completely casual. I'm not going to do like hardcore raiding and stuff like that. It's not to say that we won't get to a point where we are going to do some raiding. So that could very well come down the road. But I will just kind of keep plugging away. Eventually, I will maybe introduce some other games that come along as well. Maybe as a break from some of the questing. Maybe do a quick run at trying out some different games and streaming that for you guys and see how you guys like that. So yeah, don't forget the survey. Thank you, Primal Cortex, on the grats for 500 subs. I appreciate that. Next goal is 1,000. 1,000 opens up Super Chat, which does, I know it's not about making money, but it would be nice to try to make a little bit of revenue while doing this as well. Ad revenue is slowly starting to climb a little bit. As I'm getting more views, which is really cool, but I mean, still, it's not enough to buy a pizza by any stretch of the imagination. So Super Chat will open up another possibility for revenue. I've been having issues with the tipping system working. I believe it is only working if you do have an active linked PayPal account to only do cash transactions. It will not accept credit card transactions, which by default, I actually have it set that way because there's too much credit card fraud in the world. So we figured, what's the point? There's no point going into debt for something like this. So what else? What else do I want to do with this channel? I just want to keep bringing you nice casual gameplay and a really chill environment. So the Hector Nador, welcome. Ni hao. Ni hao. Yeah, you're Chinese. Ni hao. How are you? Ni hao. I am all right. Things are good. Any other questions? Since I don't ever really get a chance to just kind of sit and chill and answer any questions you guys might have or whatnot. I've been playing World of Warcraft since 2004. I played steady from 2004 to 2014. And it was a lot of fun doing that Gnome race. Then in 2014, I kind of took a break and played some Minecraft for a while. I do play on gibcraft.com, which is a adult-only Minecraft server. So that is an 18+ server that you can go on and feel free to check it out. And then I also do some modded Minecraft as well on a private server. So, you know what, Scooby, I really do agree with you. Leveling is really one of the best parts of this game. There's so much content to see, so much stuff that ends up just getting blasting through that people don't end up paying attention to in this game. So, I really want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to see some of this content because there's so many people that have just gone through and done dungeon grinding and really have missed a lot of the questing that's out there. So, will I ever stream some Minecraft? I possibly will. I mean, I did some Minecraft videos way back when I was really just trying to figure out everything. I did a couple of streams back before my internet got really good, and so the video quality is kind of shit. But yeah, I might do some creative build stuff. I was thinking about maybe doing some creative build Minecraft. There's a gibcraft.com 100% survival server, and I've got this huge castle that's under construction there, but it's survival, so it's a pain in the ass to build because you can't. There are some tweaks and whatnot. There is a realm currency that's set up with it that you can sit there and buy. Flight time for an X amount of time so that you can continue to work on your stuff with flight. But yeah, it would be nice to just do a creative build at some point. So You've been after that mod or admin in the Discord for a while now. We'll keep that in mind there, Jordan. One of these days we'll get you in a voice chat and we'll see what we can come up with for that. But I'm having a lot of fun with the server, or with the streams. It's, I don't know, there's not a lot of old guys like me that are out there doing it. I've been around this game for a really long time. I've been around the games in general for a really long time. I enjoy playing PC games. I've always been a PC gamer versus a console gamer. You know, I was watching some videos today. If anybody remembers Scorched Earth, like, oh man, we were watching some videos on that today, and I should actually give you a link to a video you guys should check out for that, because, oh man, it was such a good game back in the day. I mean, we're talking, this game was built in 1991, so... Alright, Sachin, have yourself a good night. The race was, it was something to throw together at the last possible minute, and it cost me 21,000 gold, so... That's what that is. Yeah. But I'm going to see if I can find that Scorched Earth video that I looked at today. Scorched Earth. Oh, yeah, it was this dude here. Mute and copy and paste. This guy was hilarious to watch, too. I'm actually going to sub to his channel because, oh man, he was absolutely hilarious to watch his video. Does a lot of stuff for old school, a lot of the old school games and whatnot. But, oh, Scorched Earth, back in the day, that game was so much fun. It's such a basic game, but so much customization. If you guys ever want something interesting to watch, feel free to check that out. I don't even, like, the guy, I stumbled across a video today because we were just discussing some old school games today at work, and I'm like, oh, you know what, this was one of my favorites, and to this day it would still be something that I would play. In fact, I actually looked for it here not too long ago, for it on Android, but there was lots of like fake emulate, like, there weren't the real games. So Scorched Earth, the mother of all games. It's dead. The NES version of Spy Hunter is on the Nintendo. Oh, that is cool. Spy Hunter was is one of those top scroll games. That was a really good game back in the day. One of those arcade style top scrolls. So, but yeah, maybe I'll do some like indie game videos and stuff later on. You know, dig out some of these real old school games that you can't get anymore, and see what it would be like to be able to get some of those streaming and get them up and running so you guys can watch that stuff. That might be a goal in the future. Maybe do that as another event. And yeah, just give me 2 seconds here. What else? Any other questions? Any other comments? PC Master Race, absolutely, Salima. I got nothing against console gaming, but PC is better. Just plain out, it's better. You can do so much more with it. There's so much more customization. There's so many more mods for different things. Like, look at Skyrim, for example. The amount of mods that you can get for the game Skyrim is unbelievable. The stuff that you can do with that game, how you want to make it look, how you can customize it. Yeah, they've tried introducing some of the mods in the new collector's edition for Skyrim for the Xbox One, but it's still not the same. Like, it's nowhere near what the PC version can do. Oh, $600 console, $2,000 gaming desktop. There's where your differences come into play. So if you have the money to go PC, PC is the best way to go. But console is definitely a cheaper solution for you to get into the games. However, you can't get something like this on a console. So spend all day modding it, never actually play it. Now that's the truth, Scooby. Well, even Minecraft, like the console edition for Minecraft and the Pocket Edition of Minecraft is absolute shit compared to the desktop version. The desktop version, there's so much more to it. You can do so much more stuff with it. So, you know what I think I'll do now is for just something different to do is I'm gonna hop into Dead Mines here, and I'm just gonna run through and solo Dead Mines. Go through some of these dungeons, these early dungeons, and something that you guys can watch instead of me just standing around in Booty Bay while we stream here for the last 20 minutes or so. Continue with this Q&A if anybody has any more questions they want answered. I will be happy to answer them. High Mountain is under attack. No, why? Anybody that's needing High Mountain rep, the Demon Assault is now under attack in High Mountain. You're welcome to go and get that done if you need High Mountain rep. The tribe rep for your Pathfinder. Favorite classes? Well, I mean, I've got more experience with the mage. That's why I kind of picked the mage as my second class. I do like the idea of a rogue. I've never played a rogue enough to really see how well it plays or what it is, but the whole concept of a rogue is really cool. So that one is right up there as far as something that I would enjoy probably playing. I haven't even really looked at what a Demon Hunter can do or what it's capable of. So there's a lot of the classes that I haven't really dabbled with. So ever tried healing? Yep, don't want to do it. Healing sucks. Boo for healing. I'm not a healer. I don't have the focus, the concentration, the drive. That's too much pressure. I do not want to be responsible for heals, ever. Favorite zone in the whole game is Nagrand, hands down. I love Nagrand. It's so well. It looks great. The floating island thing, the color scheme, the quest lines, the Nessinwary stuff. Like, I really like Nagrand. I think Nagrand was really well done. What do I have? Sorry. What do you got in PC gaming? So my system, it's an older system now. Like, this thing has seen some days. BC Nagrand, hands down, Mikey. Now, I'm running with a Core i7 2600. So it's a first gen i7, 16 gigs of RAM. What do I got? I got a 256 Samsung EVO 850 solid state hard drive in the system. Because SSD really is the only way to go. The system takes longer to post the system than it does to actually boot the OS. So, and then for the graphics card I'm using, it's an older card. It's a GTX 680 graphics card that I have in this system. And then I've got a couple of like 1 terabyte drives for data storage and whatnot. So, but yeah, that is what I'm using. The biggest thing with my setup though is I am running with 3 24-inch monitors. I run with my main game screen. Let me just pop the cam off and I'll give you a quick view of the setup. I have the cam taped into place because my cat keeps knocking it off my monitor. So just bear with me here. Okay, the setup. Okay, so here's the setup, of course, because I'm in a green area here right now and I have the chroma key on. My monitor is like acting all weird there. But yeah, so I run with the stream window over here. I've got my Streambot or the Streamlabs up and running there, keeping track of subs and your chat, so I can keep track of you all on this screen. And then I have my invisible background game here because of the chroma key. And then over here I have OBS is up and running. I have the Discord running up in the background, the music that's running all in the background. So this is the setup that I run with. My keyboard, of course, it's green lettering in the keyboard. So if you look actually right here right now, you actually can see the game in the background because my keys are all invisible. Same with my mouse. My mouse is green as well. So how funky is that? And then I have my left-handed controller sitting here that is totally wore out. I've used this thing for so long now that the buttons have completely wore out on it. So That's the rig. That's what I stream with. That's what I game with. Let's get that back up and in place again. Okay, we're gonna hop into Dead Mines. I'm not sure what this is gonna be, what it's gonna log into, whether it's going to be the, I don't know what level version this is. Level 20. So yeah, we're gonna cruise through this like it doesn't even exist. Oh, I get to use my I win button that I haven't used in forever. All right. We're going to kill everything that's in here, and we're going to loot, because you know what? We're going to get some items that we can throw in the auction house in here. So we'll loot whatever we kill. In case any of you have not noticed, this is Dead Mines that we're in. Level 2. This is basically the first instance you would play if you were playing out here. Nothing's going to live here very long. We're just going to run through and kill absolutely everything that's in here. No man left standing. No man left standing at all. And killing. More killing. Looting. Getting some cloth that I'll be able to stock up the guild bank with for people that are doing any other tailoring. Here's our first boss. First boss is dead. Oh, it's actually going to let him do his little event before I kill him off. So he's done. So what type of monitors have I got? They're just Acer 24-inch 1920 by 1080 basic monitors. They do the job that I need them to do. Actually, color on them is really quite good. I really been happy with these Acer monitors. Now, the one thing I do need is a decent freaking gaming chair, because, oh man, this chair that I'm sitting in now is a nightmare. Refresh rate, I want to say, is something like 2 milliseconds on these things. 10 million to 1 contrast ratio, but that's a dynamic contrast ratio. Refresh rate, really, you know what, for monitors, your eyes can't see the difference between 2 and 5 milliseconds. Oh, you can't do that while in combat. Well, I'm not in combat now. So let me open the chest. There we go. Chest is open. Grabbing some gear. I actually need some of this low-level mat stuff for enchanting, because I've ran into the issue on my mage now where my oh, they're running at 60 frames, these monitors. So even if my game is running higher than 60 frames, I'm not going to notice it. I mean, they're a cheap monitor, but they do the trick. Which way do we gotta go? We gotta go this way. This way, this way, this way. Well, I kind of want to work on the professions a little bit, because I can disenchant all this stuff, and my enchanting now is to the point where any of the loot that I'm getting now I can't disenchant because it's too low a level. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. I've already killed that boss. We need to go down here. To the right. Well, this is the first one for the Alliance side. Ragefire Chasm, I think, is the first one for the Horde side. And then we have the one in Stormwind as well, which is like Stockades. That's the next one after this that most people in the Alliance would be doing. Come here, you! Die! Loot! Open the gates!
It's too far away. I need to tell you something first.
And he's done. course, I haven't done any of these dungeons with this tune, so I'm actually going to end up getting the achievement for completing this dungeon.
It's too far away.
I should try to run my way through Ogremar and do Ragefire Chasm. Nuke! 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 More loot!
It's too far away.
Ah, I love my pally.
I'm out of range. Target.
These poor guys are just getting eaten alive by my Consecrate, let alone anything else. And away we go. Yeah, I'm going to head off into northern Montana for a bit. We're going to go on a camping trip for a little over a week, and then for the second half of my vacation, I'm going out to Vancouver Island and visiting my mom and dad. So a little bit of travel and a little bit of a whole lot of R&R. Like need to get away from work R&R. So. I mean, there'll still be the occasional little work thing that I'm going to have to take care of while I'm gone. But nothing major. No major fires that I'm going to have to put out. And if there are, too bad. Because I'll be out of the country and then out of the province. So either way, it ain't going to happen.
I can't attack that target. I can't attack that.
Oh. Alright, he's dead. You're still talking, but you're already dead. Stop talking. Alright, gonna be a good trip. We're gonna go with the RV on the first leg, and
It's too far away.
then we'll be staying at my parents for the second leg. So it'd be nice to kick the feet up. Oh, we'll do some mining too. Sell the tin on the auction house for 3 silver. We'll be rich. I gotta do this. I gotta farm these instances because now I gotta make up the money that I just gave away.
I'm out of range.
I gotta remember too to park that coin for Selima on a tune. Like Vancouver, well, I'll be going through Vancouver to get over to Vancouver Island. All the way through Vancouver. Boom! We just blew up the door. Kill these 4 guys. Like nothing hit them. There we go. They never even knew what came. And we're gonna dodge getting hit by the little bombs and stuff. I think we can kill these parrots. Yep. We can.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so I think the guy to the left here is like a cookie or whatever. He drops, I believe it's a BOE item that you can sell on the auction house. We've been to Montana and done some camping there before, and it's super nice. It is so. Oh, I can't wait to be down there. Hide away from everybody. Maybe get some hiking in. Some boating. Some beverage partaking. Let's be honest, there'll be a lot of beverage partaking. Alright, we got 2 more. 2 more pirates to kill. Okay, that was a dwarven, more of a dwarvish accent. I never go up to the Yukon and like, well, you know, I lived on Vancouver Island for 20 years, so I did a lot of camping out there as a kid. But actually, since I've had kids of my own, we haven't done any camping. I've camped in Banff and I've camped in Kananaskis country, which is like it's the Rockies here between BC and Alberta. Done a lot of camping in there. A lot of camping around Alberta as well. I've never gone as far up as, you know what, I haven't even taken the trailer that much farther north than where I actually live. So we usually do our camping more south of us. Because quite frankly, it's warmer down there than it is up here. So this last boss is not going to last long. I guess technically I could have came and grabbed the quests for this too. Because I never did do the quests for in here.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
I have been stateside. I've been to Washington, Oregon, California, Montana. Those are the only states that I have been in. Province-wise, BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Ontario is where I have been province-wise. Our country is huge.
Press not me! Find her until it is too late.
And walk into this room, and it should start the last event. A shadowy figure appears. The shadowy figure is going to get its ass handed to him. Outside of North America, I've been to Germany and France, and just a little bit into Switzerland.
I need a
Well met. For the Alliance. Need help? Light bless you. What can I do for you?
My mic was up. You guys couldn't hear me. Sorry about that. Mic was up. Isn't that something? Every once in a while that happens. It's late. It was a long day at work today, so stupid shit is going to happen. Where the hell happened to Vanessa Van Cleef?
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
I don't know what happened to Vanessa Van Cleef and why she is not here. Yeah, well. We probably broke something when we came through here and killed everything too fast, which would have wrecked the Van Cleef storyline. Of course, now that I'm on this side, I can't get back up there. Oh well. We will just run back down here. It's because the French don't like giving things up. That's why they still own an island. It's a ways out there, though. Must be some kind of an island, though, if the Newfies don't want it. Alright, Dead Mines is complete. I'm guessing we just killed everybody too fast for Vanessa Van Cleef to actually spawn. Or she may have died in that mess of whatever. We did get the achievement for completing Dead Mines, so that is something. So, yeah. We're going to hearth up to Stormwind, and then we'll go run like stockades, and then that'll be it for tonight, I think. The Newfie accent is crazy funny. My brother-in-law, who lives out in Toronto, he's from Newfoundland, and everything is like Lord Thunder and Jesus bye, and you just the stuff that he comes up with. It's a pretty laid-back lifestyle out there. I'll give them that much. Stockades. We're going to run into the stockades. And again, we'll kill everything here and loot everything. Yes, I'll reset.
I don't have a target.
Dead. All dead. Everything's dead. Do the Firelands. Not tonight. This is going to be the last one. I'm going to do this real quick. Plow through these dungeons. Get the achievement for it. Because again, I never did this while leveling. Loot! All the loot is done. And killing everything. Which way first? We'll go down this way first. This is a little bit different. I don't remember these elementals being down here.
I don't have a target. I don't have a target.
I think that's all changed since Cataclysm. I know that Hogger, I believe, lives down here now too. Clear out the next room. And I think back in vanilla times, it was just different mobs in here you had to kill. Gather red bandanas and stuff for the quest chain.
I need to target something close.
Maybe we'll do a Dire Maul run at some point. Actually, I think that there's a slim chance that between my holidays, I'm going to be able to hop on for one day there, and I'm going to just kind of run through various dungeons and stuff during that stretch. And I wouldn't mind doing like a Dire Maul run, maybe do a solo Molten Core run. Some of the old school stuff.
I can't attack that target. I need a target.
Looting, looting, looting. Going after all the loot. Maybe get some good BOE auction house stuff. Transmog gear and whatnot, but I think most people would just go and farm anything they want out of here anyway, because it's so convenient. I'm not even sure if there's anything in here worth farming for. We need to make sure we go the right way out. This way. Randolph is who we gotta go get next. Inventory's getting full just from those 2 runs, because my inventory was pretty cleared out just before this. Another one down. Looted.
I can't attack that target. I'm out of range.
That room is cleared.
Killed on the target.
So we're coming up to old Hogger. We'll have to take him out since he was captured from here. Have I ever visited Moonguard before? I have tunes on
Inventory
Moonguard.
is full.
Because the auction house on there is fucking amazing. Crazy. Like, you got to stay away from Goldshire.
I can't carry him.
That is, like, all wrong
Inventory
in
is full.
every possible way. Every possible scenario. Oh, we're out of inventory room for this stuff. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well, we'll kill these guys off. Or are you talking about some other kind of Moonguard? Because the only Moonguard I know of is the one that's in game.
Inventory is full.
If you're talking about another Moonguard.
Target.
But I've got tunes on Moonguard because I wanted to play it for the auction house. Because the auction house is absolutely ridiculous.
I don't have
Stormwind Stockades is complete.
inventory is full.
All kinds of loot that I can't pick up.
I can't carry anymore.
Like his pick, I will throw away something here. Like those, and pick up this pick. The transmog stuff is where you make a shit ton of money off that server, and they will pay
I need
ridiculous amounts of gold on that server. So that's why I rolled a tune on there, is because of how much money you can make on it. You just have to like bleach your eyes and repent for months after spending 3.5 seconds in Goldshire. And I'm not lying. It is brutal. Oh man, is Goldshire brutal.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
Talk about getting, like, I could do a stream in that area and I'd have to age gate my video. It's so bad. It's so bad. Alright, we have finished Stockades, which really didn't take long at all. We got a full inventory of trash. I think all the BOE stuff, I'm just going to end up mailing it off to Hyalini to disenchant so that I've got more mats for disenchanting. Mind you, this is all pretty low level stuff. I don't know if any of it's actually going to work for what I need it to do. I might be already past the enchanting level that I need for this stuff, so. But we wrapped it up with a couple of dungeons. Nothing really major. Just to kind of chill. Again, I want to thank you guys for 500 subs. That was completely unexpected, and it really did kind of come all of a sudden. So I appreciate it so much. Thank you for everybody that participated in the event. And Salima, I hope at some point that you do get your account switched over to or you get a US account activated, and I can send you your 5,000 gold from the trial account that you're on right now. And well, hopefully we're still here for the next 500 to get it up to 1,000 subs. And yeah, we can just keep ripping along and keep bringing you the content that you guys have been enjoying so far. And again, you guys all have a really good night. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you next time. Thank you for joining me on this 500 sub special event. Thank you. Bye.